Hey guys, and welcome back to another Secret Entourage Academy episode. Joining me today in the Academy is the VP and co-founder of Grasp Technologies and the host of the Misfit Entrepreneur podcast. So join me in welcoming Dave Lukas to the actual Academy. So welcome, Dave. I appreciate you taking the time to share your wisdom with us today.
Thanks, PJ. It's an honor to be on with you and everybody in the Academy. Thanks for having me.
So, like a lot of people, I'm sure already in our audience are listening to your podcast, The Misfit Entrepreneur. And I want to start kind of talking about that and just general entrepreneurship as a whole, because it's so misunderstood out there. And there's so many people who just buy themselves jobs or are self-employed with no revenue or no income saying, I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm here to change the world, and yet I don't even know what to do tomorrow morning. so, so I'm sure you get that a lot, but tell me a little bit about what makes you a misfit entrepreneur first, and then what is your view on entrepreneurship into kind of today's age?
Well, it might be a little lengthy segment, so stop me on any points if you want to discuss further. I'm going to tell you how the Misfit Entrepreneur actually started, because then you'll understand a little bit more about it and why we do what we do on the show. So the Misfit Entrepreneur, actually, the idea for it came about 5 years ago when we adopted our daughter from China, Hannah. And I've been fortunate in my younger days to study with a lot of amazing people, everybody from Zig Ziglar directly to Brian Tracy, and all the different people that you see, even some you see now that are the big people on stage and all that, and a few billionaires as well, and learned tremendously from them. And one of the things that I did learn during that time was about our conditioning and how we're conditioned to be who we are. Nobody comes out of the womb, with your life and your path predetermined and set. You don't come out and they say, "Hey, beautiful baby, too bad they'll never make more than 35,000." Doesn't work like that, right? The reality is we're conditioned and taught to be who we are. And so understanding that and having a very keen awareness to that, I'm aware that I'm conditioning my daughter. And so at 18 months old, even there's all these teachable moments popping up, and all these things that I had learned even from the past were starting to bubble up again. Things I'd even forgotten about. So I said, there's got to be a way to immortalize this amazing information from those that I've had a chance to work with, those I will work with, things that I learned, for Hannah from his daddy and his misfit friends. And that's kind of how it all started. And so when I started to think about that more, is every entrepreneur is a misfit. And every entrepreneur is a misfit because we all have to do things uniquely to set ourselves apart and that make our businesses go. And so every really successful entrepreneur that you see has